Chancellor Rachel Reeves is reportedly weighing up a controversial new exit tax on wealthy Britons who choose to leave the UK, a move that could see a fresh wave of capital flight just weeks before her crucial autumn budget. According to The Times, Reeves is exploring a potential 20% settling up charge on business assets, effectively matching the current capital gains tax (CGT) rate. The measure could raise around £2 billion, but it comes amid warnings that such a move might prompt high-net-worth individuals and entrepreneurs to flee the country before it takes effect. Facing a £35 billion fiscal shortfall, the Chancellor is said to be considering every option ahead of her 26 November budget. Insiders suggest she may have to break at least one of Labour's key manifesto pledges, either avoiding hikes in personal taxes or maintaining strict borrowing limits under her fiscal rules. Currently, Britons who sell assets while emigrating are exempt from CGT, a policy that makes the UK, along with Italy, an outlier among G7 nations. Introducing an exit tax would bring the UK in line with countries such as the United States and Canada, but it risks triggering what critics are calling a wealth exodus. Economists at Capital Economics estimate that Reeves could raise as much as £38 billion in new taxes this November, on top of the £41.5 billion announced in her first budget, making her the most aggressive tax-raising chancellor since the 1970s. The proposal has already drawn fierce backlash. Conservative MP and Shadow Justice Secretary Robert Jenrick called the plan crazy, warning that it would drive away wealth creators. This would just see wealth and wealth creators sprint for the door. We need more entrepreneurs, not fewer. Tax expert Dan Neidl, head of Tax Policy Associates, also criticized the move on X, saying, "If I were a government planning an exit tax, the last thing I'd do is hint at it publicly, or people will leave early to avoid it." Meanwhile, Reform UK is holding a press conference today where Nigel Farage is expected to tone down the party's earlier promises of sweeping tax cuts. The announcement comes as Reform-run Kent County Council faces criticism for hiking taxes less than 6 months after taking power. If Reeves proceeds with the plan, the so-called exit tax could mark a turning point in Britain's economic policy and potentially test public confidence in Labour's fiscal credibility just months into government. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your support means a lot.